Hello, this is my corner tea bar. My name is Carlos. I've never said my name before, I think, but it's irrelevant. So, this is Golden Strands. It was sent to me as a sample, my last order from Stone Leaf Tea. But this time, you should know that I drink a lot of tea from them. It's probably my favorite place to buy tea from. It's here in Vermont. I've never been there, I should go. Stone Leaf Tea has a lot of different teas. Unfortunately, a lot of them are out of stock right now. They're probably gonna buy some now. New this new year, 2026. Happy New Year, by the way. Um, so I put an order for oolongs and some shop war that's coming in the mail. But this was Hong Chat, and they sent me this one. So it's Chinese. I'm assuming it's a Dianhong, but I don't know. Got something in my mouth here. Anyway, um, I don't want to read anything about it and get my mind biased to experience it. I drank it already, and honestly, um, I was also drinking Yunnan Gold to compare it from Stone Leaf Tea, and I'm more of a fan of Yunnan Gold. It has more of that like malty caramelly thing, going on than this one. Go to your bed. It's my dog. Down. Good dog. So I'm gonna show you the leaves. So it's very very small leaves. I mean, in terms of how they look like compared to Yunnan Gold, for example. And this is the packaging. It's for 2024, as you saw. It's called Golden Strands. And I just got the water there, so let me do a little rinse. I'm gonna use my dragon cup. I'm not gonna heat it that hard, so it boiled, but I'm letting it rest a little bit. I immediately get a whiff there, but this dry bag it's got a smell, reminds me of like mandarin, caramelized, kind of like orange zest and orange zest in balloons somehow. Balloons have a smell, or you grab a bunch of balloons and smell them. So, actually, I'm gonna put the little bit left that is there in there. No, it's gonna put it there, and then I'm gonna put it back in the bag. Anyhow, right now, smells minerally. A little bit of that sweet, kind of like caramelly Hongcha type of smell that they all have when they're good. That burnt caramel type of thing. Yeah, I'm standing. That's how much I think that tea and sitting on the floor mix. you know. Okay, it's like Very interesting vegetable like. Okay, so I'm gonna try to find an image of this plant, but there is a plant that grows near the beach. At least where I grew up, and also in California. It has these flowers. They get like red. They drop the petals. It's a succulent, and one second. When you open it, it has this juice with seeds, and it's like semi. It's like sweet but a little tart. It tastes kind of like that for some reason. And this is of course over the taste of a Yang. It's very similar to like a regular like Yunnan red tea. It's a little dry. It's got a slight bitterness that is it's like a little bit leathery, formal kind of, like formal shoe, compared to a sneaker. Like formal shoes, like made out of leather and all, you know, dapper. It's like a distinguished, flavor. But that is the first. And I don't know if you guys know already, but when you drink a Hongcha, the first hit is definitely different. It has all of that burnt caramel, molasses, even cocoa notes. So one count. And not always going to have um, the same after a couple of them. One thing I have to say about stone leaf teas, like I love the teas, man. Like I actually have a great time because they are affordable. So, dude, don't know him. I don't know what's going on there. I've never been there, but I imagine they actually like get the best deal possible for really good tea, and then they make it accessible, and they have a big selection. You can spend like a couple $100, man, and you're gonna have so much tea to be like trying just to get in the 10, 25 gram samples. So this one I'm hitting right on the head right there and making a swirl around, and wait a few seconds. This guy one cost me like, I think it was less than $10 when I bought it. I've seen it go for like $50, depending on where you're buying it from. I actually like it very much. It's I think 150 ml. Those are 200, I think. That's like 300 ml. It pours nicely. That's good for like me. It gets a little too is kind of pushing it. Yeah, and I could be drinking on a bigger cup and not having a gong bay. Sorry for slurping, that was hot. Mm. The mouthfeel is like an absolute. I am drinking Hongcha feeling, like the dry, kind of foamy, a little bit feel. Sometimes I drink other teas and like green teas and white tea and this and that, and I just feel like I didn't drink any tea until I drink a Hongcha. On some days it feels like that, Or well, every day I drink about 2 liters of shop water that I brew overnight on a thermos with boiling water, right? Which I call corrupt donkey show. It's very it's very easy to drink it. This could be an absolute daily drinker. Not because of it being lesser quality, but just because it's easy. And it has that aftertaste. That is what I'm looking for on a red tea. The red tea experience has a lot to do with the breathing that's happening while you are like warm because of the tea. In my opinion, this is all subjective, right? And that aftertaste, that sweetness, and the way the saliva turns like thin, and it's just all part of that, right? And a good hongsha will need no sugar, will need no cream. I mean, what a sin to mix it up with anything, right? This one is one of those. I slightly regret not ordering more of this. Maybe I should see if I can add it to the order. Let's check out the cool down smell of the Gango Bay. Let me get some water going. And I haven't marked my second brew. It is not easy to find good looking and also good quality infrared stoves. I don't like induction. I actually think that the water tastes different. I much rather get fire. I think that the best water comes from wood fire, then gas, then infrared. Induction and all that is kind of like meh. Feels weird. It feels like sharp and square and like violated water with induction. Let's not even talk about microwave water. It's just not even a thing. Not even a thing. You should not let yourself think about microwave water. It's not flowery. But this hot um, steam and a colder smell. It changes, when something is cold, like in the walls, and then compared to like a hot flavor. It smells sweeter, so it may be actually a good cold brew tea. There's how much tea we've drunk today. So we had Yunnan Gold, we had Darjeeling Lapsang, lightly smoked. We had this one. I had Darjeeling Lapsang again, and yeah, I should have. But I have some far leaves tea, Yunnan Gold, Yunnan Supreme, and Yunnan Black. Those guys are good too. So I got a lot of Hongsha, Dianhong actually, coming my way. Treat myself during the weekends. So like I said, I drink shop water 2 liters every day. with this bad boy right here. This bad boy right here. Fill it up with water all the way. Put like between 5 to 10 grams, and it's gnarly. Usually people are like, oh, so I drink tea because, I drink coffee. Tea is too soft for me. I put them a cup of that and they're jumping up and down. Like, oh, that's not what I expected. I expected a dinky ass little, tea bag inside of my thermos. You don't know, man. It's like I get tea drunk every day. There's a minerality in it that, excuse me. I'm gonna crave this motherfucker. Sorry. I'm gonna crave this tea. Unfortunately, I'm feeling that I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow and be like, hey, can you add me 100 grams of the thingy there? Just, hook me up with an eighth. Pretty good. Yeah, this is that right temperature to drink it to. Like, you don't want it too cold. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be nice when it's cold, but it just hits you so good, like so right. It's not extreme. It's not like giving you like a dance song, Phoenix, black tea or whatever, floral, nothing. Just straight up. This is what you were looking for. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's difficult to be buying from anyone else once you actually know stone leaf tea exists, and you go and look to their thing, and you're like, give me that one and that one, that one. Ah! And then they throw you more stuff in the basket, and you just like, this box showed up with all these things. It's crazy. They have so many teas, and it's not expensive. And yeah, I mean, look, if a tea, let's say, cost me $10 for 25 grams, let's say $10. You spend $10. The minimum amount of tea you should have to get to know a tea, which I think is 25 grams. Less than that, you're really not getting to know the tea. You can say you drunk it, but I don't know if you like actually got to know. It's like seeing somebody. Hey, oh yeah, I've seen him. Have you talked to the motherfucker? No. Like a person. Okay, so I'm very animated. I don't know if you've noticed from the beginning of the video to now. What is this, like 3? So it got some power. Whatever changes you're seeing in my behavior, write them down. This has some power. I don't even know what I was saying. Forgot. It's good. I want to keep drinking this. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. That'll do. So yeah, I think it was 4th, actually. I don't know. You tell me. See how I'm like in a different place? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Trying to be serious here. I'm wearing this like crazy looking chicken shirt. Of course, makes me look very serious. And I'm wearing this stupid hat because my hair is just impossible at this point. Isn't that stage where it's just like doesn't look good anymore? You know, I don't know. Maybe I want to let it grow this time. Make a man bun. While I'm talking about tea, be like super hipster about it. Maybe I want to let my mustache grow into little Dali figure to be special. Nah. Um. But yeah, maybe soon I'll have like a Jim Morrison head. Okay, let's do the last one. Keeps on giving. So one thing I have to say about the Lapsang and the Yunnan Gold from Stone Leaf is that by the fifth, you're like, this is just kind of water. It gets watered down quite a bit. This dude is long-lasting tea, so getting close to what I would get from a good oolong, you know, like that. What I like is the consistency. Like you could make these brews be very consistent from beginning to end by extending the time, controlling the time you're brewing. Compared to the Darjeeling, the Darjeeling Lapsang that I was drinking earlier, it has more changes between the beginning to the end. It's like very tobacco like, kind of like smelling a fresh open box of cigarettes, and then it winds down like into more of an ashtray ish. Not a bad thing. Very light, and then black tea comes up. Yeah, tea comes up, and then it's like more like just black tea. But by the fifth, um, Steve is not. Yeah, look at the color. So we're on the fifth one. How long was that? 30 seconds. I'll show you the color and the leaves. Let's start by the leaves. So leaves are pretty small. They're like tips, like buds almost. There's the light there. It's hot. And I don't know how you call those little like fuzzy fuzzies, the little hair that buds have. It's kind of how it looks like. It's delicious, man. It's just as strong on the fifth. Then if it goes beyond the flower of life, you know what that is. Seven. Then I'll be like, okay, this thing is the thing. I might have to write him an email, call him, cancel. I'm gonna cancel right now. Cancel the order. Add some of this stuff. You have it. You just run out of it. I have one more serving. It's not fair. Pretty good. It's kind of like a French fries. Smell now. The lid does. Maybe I do. I don't know. Does it smell like French fries? I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah, it definitely is a great tea. I don't know what the price is or anything. Of course, you were able to read through all of the explanation and prices and whatnot. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I don't want to make it too long, but I promised I was going to be reviewing this thing. So I will see you next time.